Well, I got news for you. Good news. All of us are sinners. The reason that that's a good news is because it helps us understand why we view the world the way that we do. One of the ways that we view the world that's really tough and pernicious is that we tend to see authority as something that crushes us. It goes way back. Don't let it get to you. If you go back to Adam and Eve in the garden, guess why they sinned? Because the devil came and said, God's authority, right? That's going to crush you. Don't you know if you eat of this tree, you'll become like God, and he's trying to keep you down? And we've fallen for it ever since. Christ came, interestingly, as the King of Kings, meaning that he has all authority, all dominion, all power over our lives. And yet, strangely enough, by following him, we actually become emancipated. From what? From ourselves. Slavery to Christ is the pathway to freedom. And so how do I encourage that spirit in me? The number one thing I do is submit myself freely to Jesus Christ and to his reign. And then number two, to heal the way that I see as authority somehow crushing me. Authority instead is my servant. It points out the way forward. It shows me the way that I can go. That's why St. Paul said that we need to respect and obey all earthly authorities because it comes from God. And it's also what Jesus says when he's in front of Pontius Pilate. And he says to Pontius Pilate, you would have no authority over me had it not been granted to you from above. So as Christians, we pray for our authorities. We let them serve us. And when it's necessary, we correct them, put them in their right place. Because all authority comes to us from God. My challenge to you, who is it that's underneath you? We have a tendency to always be looking up and complaining. What are the people underneath us saying? Our children, for example, our little nieces and nephews. Are they happy that you're their uncle? Are they happy that you're their aunt? They need to be. And if they're not, we can do something about it. I want you to pick one person who's underneath you, somehow or other subject to your authority. And I want you to use your God-given position in your family or amongst your friends, people that you're helping out. I want you to use that position in a real conclusive way to help them to become better. How can I steer them correctly and aid them to gain that goal? That's our challenge.